and if you joined us last time, you know we started this journey by exploring the very basics of insurance. Today, we're taking it up a notch as we dive into episode 2, Decoding Insurance Lingo. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty of insurance words, let's do a quick rewind to where we left off. In our last episode, we uncovered the magic of insurance, how it's like a safety net that catches us when unexpected things happen. We talked about the cool role of insurance agents who are like heroes that guide us to the right protection. Remember that? Well, now it's time to unlock another layer of this fascinating world. Alright, let's jump into the meat of today's episode, why language matters in insurance. You know, when you step into a new place, like a school or a sports team, there's often a bunch of words and phrases that might sound strange at first. Well, guess what? The insurance world is like that too. It has all its own set of words and jargon that might sound like gibberish if you're not in the know. But here's the thing. Understanding these insurance terms is like having a treasure map to the insurance world. When you're learning these words, you're actually learning how insurance works. Imagine you're solving a puzzle, and each piece of the puzzle is a word. Put them all together, and suddenly you can see the big picture. Just like doctors have medical terms and mechanics have car jargon, insurance has its own language. And let me tell you, mastering this language is like having a secret key that opens doors to amazing opportunities in the industry. You might have heard people talk about things like premiums, deductibles, and endorsements. And guess what? These words might sound like they're from another planet, but they're actually super important. They're like the building blocks of how insurance works. First up, we have the premium. Now, think of this as the membership fee you pay to be a part of the insurance club. You pay this regularly, like every month. Sometimes it could be every 6 months or every year, just to keep your coverage active. It's like a subscription that helps you when you need it the most. Next is the deductible. This is like a small payment you make when you use your insurance. So let's say you have car insurance and you get into a little fender bender. Before the insurance helps pay for the repairs, you might need to pitch in a bit. That's the deductible. Then there's coverage limit. Think of this as a safety cap. It's the maximum amount of money the insurance will pay when something bad happens. So if the costs go beyond this cap, you might need to pay the extra. So it's like having a budget for how much the insurance helps. Now let's talk about underwriting. This is like the insurance company's background check. They want to make sure everything's good to go before they start protecting you. It's like a security check to keep everything safe and fair. Last but not least, endorsements. These are like add-ons to your insurance policy. Say you have a shiny, brand new, expensive bike. You might want an endorsement to make sure that it's covered if something happens to it. It's like adding extra toppings to your insurance pizza. Okay. Let's make these terms stick with some real-life examples. So imagine you have health insurance and you need to go to the doctor. You pay your premium, like a little fee to keep your insurance active. Then, at the doctor's office, you pay a small deductible before your insurance covers the rest. Some important terms, but how do they all fit together? Let's unravel that mystery now. Think of an insurance policy like a recipe for protection. You mix together these terms we talked about, your premiums, deductibles, coverage limits, underwriting, and endorsements, and voila, you have your policy. It's your safety plan that's tailored to your needs. You might see a policy with a low premium, but a higher deductible. This means you pay less each month, but more if you actually need to use the insurance. Or you might see a policy with high coverage limits, which means the insurance can help you with larger expenses. Knowing these terms empower you. It's like having a map while exploring a brand new city. You can make better choices because you better understand where you're going. Instead of just signing on the dotted line, you can choose a policy that aligns with your needs and budget. You're doing fantastic, my fellow language learners. We're moving into the last segment of today's episode. Now that you've got these insurance terms under your belt, let's put them to good use. Try using them in conversations about insurance. Explain to your friends or family what premiums, deductibles, and coverage limits are. You'll be like the go-to insurance expert in no time. You know what's really cool? When you talk about insurance, you'll do it with confidence. No more feeling lost when people mention premiums or deductibles. You'll understand and can join in on the conversation. It's like having a secret handshake with the insurance world. Here's a super important thing. Understanding insurance lingo makes your life easier. When you chat with insurance agents, they'll be super impressed by your knowledge. Plus, you'll be able to ask the right questions and make informed decisions about your coverage. And guess what? This isn't just useful now. It's a skill that stays with you. Whether you're choosing your own insurance or helping others, knowing these terms gives you a leg up. Finding your passion in insurance, we're going to explore the different branches of insurance. Just like how you might have a favorite subject in school, there are different areas of insurance that might spark your interest. We'll help you find the perfect fit for your unique passions. So, if you've ever wondered about ins and outs of auto insurance, health insurance, life insurance, or even pet insurance, stay tuned. We're going to cover all that and more. Remember, these terms aren't just letters on a page. They're keys that unlock doors to knowledge and empowerment. If you have questions or if there's something you'd love to know more about, don't hesitate to reach out. Your curiosity fuels us. The excitement doesn't stop here, though. I can't wait to chat with you again in episode 3, where we'll help you find your unique path in the insurance universe. Until then, stay curious, stay excited, and keep exploring the amazing possibilities that the insurance world has to offer. This is Mel Delgado, signing off. And there you have it, my fellow explorers of the insurance realm. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Start Your Insurance Career podcast as much as I did. Before you go, remember to hit that like button, share this episode with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe for all the latest updates on future episodes in the insurance world. Stay connected with us on social media. Find us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Start Your Insurance Career. There, you'll find even more insightful content and behind-the-scenes peeks into the exciting universe of insurance. Until then, stay curious, stay excited, and keep exploring the amazing possibilities that the insurance world has to offer. This is Mel Delgado, signing off.